Hello guys, welcome back. In today's episode, we'll be start looking at the BTC price action by recapping, and these support and resistance lines, as you remember, that exactly 10 days ago, the 19th of November, and we've been following without any change. We had a strong resistance at around $62,000 and low time frame resistance around $60,000, and around $58,000 we had a lower time frame resistance, and we had only one support around $53.5 and $54,500. So what happened in the price action? As soon as we reach to our target level, which I mentioned a couple of weeks before, $68,000 and $70,000, and we got rejection right from 618, the golden zone, and as you can see, the price action started dumping all the way right inside the long-awaited the support box. Having said that, yesterday that we were expecting, for some people this might consider on the lower time frame as an SFP, the swing failure pattern. However, as you can see in our case, it came week to week, dollar to dollar, held literally from the lower line of this support, which is 53,350 zone. So since then, we saw a massive pump towards the upside. However, if we're going to take a look into 2-hour and 4-hour time frames, the sell signal came at around 64,200 and 64,500-ish area. So that's more or less at around 618, the golden zone. And then, however, high probability setup on the 4-hour time frame came at around $63,000. And since then, we came right inside to the support box. And if we're going to measure right from the 65,500 area, now we came to the support box, that provided 18% plus spot profit if you shorted it. However, as I keep saying that, the high probability setup that we had at around $63,000, and we saw 15% dump in the market. And if you shorted it 10 times 150% and 5 times 75% plus profit in less than 2 weeks. So as I said, these levels are slightly changed and we've got new levels. Starting the multiple time frame analysis from weekly time frame. As you know, we closed yesterday the weekly candle, and the weekly time frame, as long as we're going to be above $48,000, ideally $49,000, then weekly time frame will still remain heavily under the bull's control. And we saw yesterday right before the weekly candle, and as you can see that the last line of the lower line of the support held perfectly with at around 53,300 level, and then we saw a pump, and as a result we had a decent weekly close. Moving on to a daily time frame. The current condition of the daily time frame, as long as we're going to be above $61,000, then the daily time frame will be out from the consolidation zone. These areas are going to be the consolidation for daily time frame. And as you remember, we bought right from the early entry level was around $30,000, $31,000 on the daily time frame, and we saw a massive pump, 75% if I'm not mistaken, all the way up to $53,000, and we shorted it right from 0.618, the golden zone, all the way up to $40,000. As soon as we held the $40,000 and $41,000, again we longed all the way up to $69,000, and again right from $64,000 we shorted it again, and price action dumped literally inside the old support box. At the moment, we don't need to panic. The price action looks still healthy under the daily time frame. Moving on to a 4-hour time frame. Before we move on to further analysis, if you want to learn all these technical analysis, what I'm showing, and if you want to become an independent professional trader, or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8, and one-on-one intense masterclasses available, where I'm going to teach you how to become a profitable trader in this market. And it only takes you 5 to 10 hours to master this all. And during the course, you will learn day trading, i.e. scalping, swing, and as well as the long-term as an investor trading systems. Moving on. So as you remember, there was our old support level, and we held dollar to dollar, week to week, and we start moving towards the upside. So at the moment, the reason that we're getting a rejection, as you can see, we're having a problem right from the trend line, which I took it right from the all-time high. And 4 hours still heavily under the bear's control, even from the lower line, which was we've been following in the last over a week, and that provided nearly 10% from literally that level has been given in the previous videos. And again, if you're doing a leverage 10 times 90%, 5 times nearly 50% spot profit in the last 24 hours. So at this stage, we've got so many confluence around us that, as you can see, we're getting wicks getting rejection, dollar to dollar rejection right from the point of control. And at the same time, the lower line of this support, it matched with the value area low. At the same time, the strong resistance right around here, we've got value area high. So that's another confluence that if you're going to look for the confluence. And we've got Fibonacci levels that, as you remember, previously we got rejected right from 382 perfectly, and we saw the last dump in the market. In order to be bullish, we used to have the levels at around 63,000 and 62,000 levels. However, the 61,100.05, the extremely important, the Fibonacci level, as long as we're going to claim this level, ideally lower level on the 2 hour time frame, however, on the 4 hour time frame, the upper line, which is $62,000, then there is a chance that we're going to see a new all-time high. However, I don't want to lose the level of $55,000 as long as we're going to be above and consolidate a bit in this region. As long as we hold this support, ideally maximum we can dump $55,000, then we can try one more time at around 60,000 and 62,000 levels. Currently on the 4 hour time frame, the price action at around the higher time frame VWAP level. As you can see, this red candle held right from the VWAP, and then at the moment again the price action got stuck between trend line and then higher time frame VWAP. At the same time, the 382, the Fibonacci level, confluence with the mid time frame VWAP, and as you can see, as long as we're going to claim 59,400, ideally $60,000, then we have a chance to test $62,000. As long as I'm keep mentioning, 2 hour gives us a fully bullish signal and 4 hour confirms that bullish signal, then highly likely we will see a new all-time high. Moving on to 2 hour time frame. On the 2 hour time frame, to become a bullish, as long as we're going to claim in the next 24 to 48 hours be able to stay above $56,500, $56,000, 2 hour will give us a bullish signal. As a result, we will go and test 60,000 in the first place, all the way up to $62,000. However, losing the upper line of the support, which is around $56,000, and then I will be watching at around $55,000. So at the moment, 2 hour is trying to give us a bullish signal. However, it is not confirmed. I want to draw your attention to this chart, which I shared recently via Twitter. That was a quick scalp for an educational purposes that I was showing how to work with the Fibonacci levels 0.618. At the same time, you've got point of control and VWAP levels, and now you've got value area low, at the same time higher time frame support. So you've got, if you're scalping or doing a swing trade, it really doesn't matter. You will always look for a confluence. So in this scenario, now you can see we've got 4 confluence in nearly at the same region. So that provided to me around 1.5% plus spot profit. However, if you're doing a scalping, you do 5 to 10 times, which is decent leverage, and that would provide you around 7 to 15% profit. If you want educational contents and market updates with the altcoin setups, you can follow me via Twitter, @the_magnate. So the levels are clear, play level to level, and we came to an end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.